Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is for you. My name is Justin Coolimp and that whole host of names. And I'm doing something a little bit different today. Mostly because I normally just do Kingdom Hearts content because that's pretty much what I'm big time into. However, today I'm doing something just a little bit different, and there should be the game's music in the background, but it doesn't seem to be there. There it is. I must have turned it back down again. But today, we're talking about surprise trades. Now, surprise trades are essentially random. RNG player, RNG Pokemon. What you get, you may never know. And because of that, it's how I was able to complete my Shield Pokedex without really having to trade. I had a buddy of mine who got me some of the exclusives and a couple of the trade mons, but besides that, I did most of mine through surprise trades. And I thought that was something that was pretty interesting. So, right now, since the game is still new, I decided that I was going to do a little bit, I don't want to call it a lot of breeding, but I did, oh, wow, just enough. That way I can see what's going on in the surprise trade world. What's being shared a lot of. And as you can see, I'm trading away a lot of Bagons. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I needed one for my Pokedex. Bagon and its line all the way up to Salamence is exclusive to Violet, and I've been playing on Scarlet. So I got the middle one. I forget its name at the moment. I'm not good with that. So basically, I get a middle evolution. I evolve it to Scalamance, and then while I was working on a report for work, I set my switch up, turned on egg power, and just kind of hit the button to check the eggs every few minutes. And in the end, I got a total of 35 eggs. No shinies. I don't have the shiny charm, and I don't have. Well, we'll get to the Ditto here in a moment. But I did not have the I wasn't able to use my pseudo method. So the question becomes, how good are surprise trades right now at the beginning of the life of the game? At the end of the life of a game, you get a lot of they're not scam companies, but they're pick your Pokemon companies, you can call them. I don't have any side-loaded software on my Switch, so I can't just create the Pokemon I want. But I know some people do, and I'm not sure if there's a program yet for Violet and Scarlet. So I wanted to see what was actually out there in the surprise trade world. I did a little bit of it previously, but I was just checking it out. But I believe about putting kind of like a karma thing, putting out positive stuff. So I got the Salamence, bred it, put out 35 Bagons. Let's see what I get back in return. And so far, it's been pretty interesting. The gameplay is live right now, so as I'm recording this, I'm actually doing this while you're seeing me check one thing and then check another and then look back at the camera. Insider stuff, right? And you can see some of the stuff that we've been traded so far. And some of it's pretty neat. We are seeing a lot of Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. And we have one more than after that. We're going to take a good look into what we got. However, there is one thing I did receive that I was looking for. And just to point out, my Pokedex is at 374. So it's all trades and it's all exclusives. That one's a special case, and that's going to be something worked on. But as you can see, my Pokedex is pretty filled out comparatively. And as we finish taking a look at the last surprise trade, we're going to go ahead and take a good look into it. But I did get the one thing I did need for shiny hunting. I do that casually. I'm not one of the hardcore shiny hunters like a Kim Nation or a Sauce McGavin. But I always like to see what is out there, and I do like to get my shiny charm. I do like to get the criticals, the critical charm, whatever the name of that is. So, let's today take a good look into what 35 surprise trades will give you. Now, the most important thing that I received is this guy here. I got my Japanese Ditto. The reason I mentioned the trading, the nationality of the Pokemon is because of this. Whenever you breed two Pokemon of different regions or languages, however it's technically defined, I don't care. It takes the odds from being 1 in 8,164, drops it down to 6 in 8,000 and change. It's not really reducing the odds, it's giving you more rolls on the same odds. Some people confuse that. So, first thing you'll notice is that we do have some repeat Pokemon in here, Hoppip being one of them. Only one Skovet, and you can see it's a German Skovet. Japanese Fletchling, a Sunkern, a Whopper, and I actually got 1, 2, and 3 of the starters. We have a Slowbro, and pretty much everything else besides the Hoppits are not the same Pokemon. The Eevee is nice, and you can even see that we got a Gyarados. So if I didn't already have a Gyarados, I would have one now. But yeah, I think the surprise trades are looking pretty good comparatively. Someone even sent over a Gimmighoul or Gearsbent, and I know I horribly probably butchered that. So a German Gimmighoul. So there's a lot out there, and I think that you should do that if it's something that you're looking for. One other thing I do want to say, I'm thinking, and I said I'm thinking this, I'm not sure if I'm going to actually do it. I think one of the things I am going to do is I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do a Pokedex build entirely off of surprise trades. Now, if that's something you're interested in, please let me know. I know it's silly, I know it's stupid, and I know it's absurd. Because it's entirely luck odds. Even here, a little bit more, these are some other surprise trades right here. Like I said, I want to give back to people instead of only taking. You can see a lot of the chunks come in. So, I'm interested in seeing if it's possible that people would actually transfer away some of the better Pokemon. But with that said, I'm going to upload this video. Hopefully you guys will like it. And again, this is just to test the waters to see if you guys might want some more Pokemon content, to see how the game is. In my opinion, and I'll be brief, the game is good. It suffers from quality control. They were ambitious. If you want a full review of the game, let me know. I really do want to know about this information. That way I can come back and give you guys more if this is something that you're really looking for. Oh, this Silicune is from Spain. Interesting. With that said, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is, and may joy be to every last one of you.